Hi guys, and welcome back to another DIY video. Can you tell I'm totally enjoying these? Anywho, today I am showing you how I transformed a really old raggedy TV stand that we bought back in 2014 and converted it into a really beautiful drinks trolley, quite similar to the one you can see right there at the end of the top screen, but that one I bought from at home. So as you can see, the beginning phase of this DIY was scrubbing the dirt and rust off this TV stand. It has been sitting in our Wendy house for quite some time, had accumulated some paint stains and chile. Everything you can imagine has happened to this poor trolley. So it was quite labor intensive to scrub it down and get it as clean as possible before I could of course go in with my spray paint. While you watch me go at it, if you are a first-time visitor to this channel, I do hope you will consider subscribing and becoming a member of this growing family. And if you are a returning subby, welcome back, my doll. I really appreciate your continued support. As you can see over here, I then of course tilted it over so I could begin spraying from the bottom of the trolley. This was of course to make sure that I was covering the bottom surface areas, because when I do get to the final stage, which you will still see, where I put up some mirrors on it, I wanted to make sure the reflection that shows of the underneath of the trolley wasn't going to be hideous, child. So I went in with a metallic pale gold spray paint that I bought from Builder's Warehouse. It retails for 80 Rand a can. I bought 2 of these cans and I actually managed to finish this entire project with just 1. As you can see, I had reinforcement on hand, child. Every one of my DIY projects is a family affair. Not so much my son, but my daughter absolutely loves anything that has to do with handwork. We went about spraying it thoroughly, making sure we were covering every surface area. My daughter and I had quite a successful relay team going. Of course, every now and again, as you can see, my husband's hand coming in as he was pointing to us the imperfections that we needed to cover up. Spray, spray, spray. Mom and daughter tag team. We had nowhere to rush to, child, and we were determined to come out of this DIY victorious. After we had of course spray painted the bottom, my husband tilted it over for us so we could focus on the top part. As you can see, we had removed the wheels and we spray painted those separately, covered the entire wheel in gold. This was to just make sure that it wouldn't move around a lot while we were still spray painting it. We left it to dry for about 30 minutes before we continued with the next phase of the project. Once again, guys, really important to use a drop sheet to protect your tiles from any spray paint unless you are doing it outside. But even then, if you're doing it on your grass, the last thing you want is gold grass. We used some adhesive glue to line the trolley. So this was what we did with the top layer until we realized that it was really difficult to stick the mirror. So we then proceeded to apply the glue on the back of the mirrors before we applied them. These mirrors I had cut at Builder's Warehouse. I took measurements of the trolley and they custom cut the mirrors for you. It was exactly 24 hours. We went in on the Friday and on the Saturday they gave us a call to tell us we could come and collect. The mirrors, all 3 of them, came in at just under 600 Rand. Slightly expensive because we of course went for the thicker cut. It depends on how thin you want yours, and then of course the price could alter. They can also do a same day job but charge slightly higher for that, and I had nowhere to rush to, child, so I opted to come and pick up the next day. So as you can see here, my husband meticulously placed the mirrors in place, and this is what it looked like at the end of the hard work. Cute, right guys? Absolutely transformed, and I'm loving it. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Cheers!